by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Kayn for the Runes, Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, 6th Sense, Treasure Hunter, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. We'll be starting on the top side and then pathing it down. For Kayn, you're always trying to power up in the early game. You're pretty weak. And then, by playing for the farm, it gives you something to do. Sometimes there'll be opportunities for small plays, and then sometimes you want to play for the farm. It really does depend. Kayn's main ability is going to be this Q. You dash towards the enemy, dealing damage, and then you slash, dealing damage as well. You need to lay in both parts. It's easy enough to do on the camps, but when it comes to fighting champions, it's where people usually fall flat. Q. And then the E is going to give us HP as we go into the wall. A little bit of movement speed. And then being able to go through those walls is going to be our main gank tool. The early game we'll use it to get to the farm faster, clear the camps faster, so then we can get in position for those ganks. But just know when you're finishing your last camp, then you want to save that bad boy. 2 points in the Q as we keep clearing. The W deals about as much damage as an auto attack, so we don't really need it. Let's see, Jarvan with a blue buff, that means he'll be pathing towards bot. We can use the E, get some distance. Oh, there we go. On to the Gromp now. So that mid lane's pushed in. Nothing's really happening bot lane. We're not ganking. When you're looking for ganks, what you want to see as any assassin champion is that the enemy champions are fully committed to an all-in, to an attack, something. Right now these guys are trading. Now Lucian's clicking forward. These guys are out of their mind, huh? Alright, there goes the Lucian. That is pretty impressive by them, honestly. We'll leave that ward to spot out the J4. Jarvan's here, so let's play to do this first. Hello, friend. Alto. Q. Hit him. Okay. Save that E for now. Use the E. Q. See, he knows he has to flash. Already back to the scuttle. A big mistake a noob would make there is playing for the scuttle first. Once the Jarvan's there and we had numbers advantage because, well, we had just killed their ADC, we want to use that. Jarvan wants to attack and clean up the kill on Kai'Sa, and if I'm there, then I can actually have impact. But if you ever just play for the farm first, you'll lose the timing. Alrighty, let's do this blue buff and then get a reset. Pretty good first turn. Kind of weird this season, like Kayn really fell off in popularity. But I think most low elo players will be happy about that because they hate playing against him. Once he gets super strong, it's everyone becomes an idiot. Let's see. I don't know which form I'm going to get, so let's get Serrated Dirk and then to the top side. If you look at the enemy team comp, it's like a good mix of melee and range champs, so your guess is as good as mine of which form I'll get. To the top side now. Clear the camps once again, and on turn 2 here, once you have cleared the camps, oh, knock up. Yeah, pretty good, but we can't really do anything. The Jarvan's half HP, and that's not a kill, so I'm not going to spend my time on it. But yeah, on turn 2, once you get level 5 and you have your items, you're significantly stronger. Makes it way more likely that any play that you show up to is worth more. And I only say that because it can align you in the early part of the game to not waste your time when you're weak. Not waste your time reaching for the plays, overdoing it. Keep clearing. Why do I feel like that Lucian wants to die? So annoying. Trying to play smart, but I'm against an idiot. No. Let's go ahead and use our smite. And into the river. I want to find the Jarvan before I start the dragon, although the dragon is right there. If I can get any sort of play first, that's cool. And then, if I can find the Jarvan, I can pretty much deny his gank. Just like that. Hello, Mr. Jarvan. Q. Alto. W. Hit him. Run. Try to hit me. You can't. Q. Nice. He goes in. Auto. Auto. And then we're going to flash. Auto. That guy's dead. Q. Auto. W. Get the slow now. Hit him. Hit him. Make sure to hit this Q. Auto. Q. Whoa. Job's done. I can't believe the enemy is committing so hard like that. Holy moly, look at all that blue form. Back to base. Well, I know what I'll be buying. Into the Ghostblade now. Sweeper to the top side. All I did was Q the Jarvan. It turns into all of that. Now, the advantage that we had was that we were there first. We weren't wasting time looking at Dragon, wasting time forcing a gank top. We were just pathing bot, getting in position and waiting. It's the fundamental of any assassin, because if you attack, it's wrong. If you do nothing, it's wrong. But to stand there menacingly waiting for it to happen, wow, so good. Because once the enemy commits in, like the Jarvan did with his EQ, they're not getting out. And that's where you get your most value as an assassin. With level 6, we get our ulti. Once you've dealt damage to the target, you can then ult them, becoming untargetable, entering their body, and then once you exit, you deal damage. Gives you another instance to build up your passive for the form. And then also where you go untargetable, you can use it to drop turret aggro, things like that. Dodge skill shots, pretty good. So I'll be clearing all my camps now. We have a super good start to the game. There's no reason to skip camps to get more of a lead. It's you clear faster because you have more items, and then you're more likely to get kills whenever you show up to the plays. Never ever skip these camps in the early game. It just doesn't do anything. Maxing that Q first. With each point, with each level that we get more damage in it as well. Q. Alrighty, job is done. I can easily dive this Lucian. We'll use a sweeper, just walk right over the ward. And then E. Hello, Jarvan. Oh, never mind, never mind. I didn't get to the next wall. There's the ulti. Alto. Alto. Q. Hit him. Hit. Oh! Hop. Run! No, I got Malzahar ulted. Q. Auto. W. Let's E the wall now. Get some HP. Clean him up, Zed. Or don't. Alrighty, well, job's done. We get the blue form. Nice. Okie doke. That's super early form. Pathing bot lane has never been more successful. We'll get the Ghostblade into opportunity now. With Ghostblade, we get AD lethality, movement speed, and more movement speed. That helps you get back onto the map, back to the camps, to the play, away from the play, etc., etc. It just buys you a lot of time. With the blue form, our W now no longer has a cast animation. Our E is on a much lower cooldown. And then we deal a little bit more burst damage. Q smite. Run. Kiddo, getting one of those is good enough. I don't want to take a straight up fight into the Jarvan. Even though I have pretty good items, that guy's all early game. I'm scaling. If he takes time to do those void grubs, I can have an answer later. But I don't have to have it right now. My mid lane's roaming. Guess I'll take the mid wave. WQ. So easy for Kayn to get so much farm. You can shit on the minion wave, shit on the camps. We farm camp, me so good. Even in a situation like this, the Lucian's super low. We'll keep farming. If he's gonna die, it's whatever. But I'm not gonna skip my camps to go kill him. Jarvan's top. Well, hot dog. We got all the time in the world. So level 9, our Q is max now. More damage, lower cooldown is going to increase our clear speed, and of course our damage to the champions, but with more clear speed, when the enemy jungler makes a mistake like this, and you start taking their camps, oh my god. Oh my god, they're going to feel it. 100 to 80 CS, and that's just going to get so much worse for Jarvan. You know, it's like that one picture where the guy studied and then the other guy was, you know, a gangster or something, and then years progressed, the girl's pregnant, trying to get with the rich guy. You know the one. To the dragon. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be hood rich, baby. This dragon is so much faster to clear now. Hello, friend. Auto smite. Auto Q. Ulti. Oh, come on. E, Ghostblade, W, auto, Q. You're dead. Break his spell shield. Flash, auto, moving, auto, Q, auto, auto, W, ulti. Pop. Oh, come on. It was a little forced, I know. But I wanted to be hardcore. Back to the camps. With my ulti down, it's fine to do my top side and then get a reset. Jarvan's level 7, lol. He's trying his best. Alrighty. We are super mega juiced right now. 12 minutes in and we have our item already. Well, our second item. Opportunity into that edge of night. Let's get a longsword. Off we go. With opportunity, it gives you AD lethality, bonus lethality on your initial burst when you kill someone, more movement speed. So it helps you get in there, kill one. As you exit the ulti, most likely, to finish the kill, you get a bunch of movement speed to then get away, instead of just being stuck, a monkey in the middle. We're going to stay on that exact same rotation, but as you can see, the clear speed gets so ridiculous. All this AD and lethality. Blue Kayn takes off like the speed of light. Yoke Sweeper. You got any raptors for me? As you enter the enemy jungle, don't use E. You need the E to escape. If you were to ever be caught. Or to gank the lane. Ghostblade. Auto. Q. Auto. That's so much damage. You're dead. Alright, let's take the rest of his camps. Jarvan, your red side is now mine. Alrighty, maxing the W second. Let's go ahead and poke. E, W, Q away. And now we wait. They're stuck under turret, and now we can dive. Auto, Q, that guy's dead. The easiest dive ever, question mark. Those guys they're so screwed. A 2-for-1 special. Mr. Malzahar, come on down. W, auto, Q. Hit him. Hit him. Oh my god. Oh. Ghostblade, Q. Are they serious? Is this real life? Why can't life always be this easy? Why can't Jarvan always EQ in and instantly die? To the top side. Level 12 to Jarvan's 9, 150 CS to his 95. Pretty sure I got like 40 CS, he got 2. The set is pushed up. I can actually kill a top laner with all these items. W. Auto. Q ulti. Waiting. Waiting. Pop. Auto. Q. You're dead. We use the ulti to avoid his EW combo that would deal a bunch of shrew damage. As he uses the W, he's going to get the shield, but it won't be enough. As you're inside the ulti, you want to stay in there as long as you can, so that you get your Q cooldown back up, and then you finish the play from there. The Jarvan ganks once again with 95 CS. He didn't farm a single camp, so... Hello, friend. Walk right into him. Auto. Q. You're dead. Alright, I'll just take it all. I'll take the ADC kill. I'll take the turret. Is this bronze? No, this is just something special today. Something's in the water. With Kayn, getting very close to the enemy pretty much guarantees that you're going to land your damage, both the Q and the W. So when you can, walk right into them. Usually they're trying to dodge and stuff like that too, so when you get auto attacks, obviously you have all this AD and lethality, so it's going to be pretty high value. I'm not going to start the objective outright. Let's go for a gank first. W, Q, auto, 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 you're dead. Alrighty, back to the Rift Herald. Even if Jarvan does my camps or the dragon, I don't really care. The Rift Herald will give us more of an ability to push our lead. Jarvan's dead, that makes sense. Bro, if they don't forfeit, I'd be so surprised. They are certified enters at this point. Level 14. Well, once you have this much of a lead, here's what you do. Whether it's 17 minutes into the game or like 26 minutes, you push the lead. So we're going to move up the map now. Hit some turrets, push with the boys. Ghostblade. W. Q. That guy's dead. And nobody important died. Taking that. Push. 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 Oh, sorry. Couldn't it be me? I would never die personally. Couldn't it be me? Feels weird to even farm camps at this point. So strong, so early. They're gonna do dragons, so let's reset. Edge of Night, Boots of Swiftness, into the Sherelda's last, so Last Whisper. Boots of Swiftness will give us more mobility, that's all we really need. More ability haste or anything like that. Yeah, I don't think it does anything. Not with this insane game state. Hello, friend. W. Q, you're dead. Hello, friends. Q. Trying to get the smite. There we go. W. Moving. E. Q. Oh, auto ulti. Hop. Then I guess I'll drop the Rift Herald down here. Don't mind if I do. More gold for me. There's very few champions that deal that much damage, man. Like, you hit, like, 2 abilities and they're just dead. Go blounce, go blounce. Wink. I don't have to commit to this. I have a 700 gold shutdown. AKA, I give them 1,000 gold if I go in, so I just won't. A little bit of a useless dragon for my final trick, the Baron. Here I come, baby. Geralda's and then into Serpent's Fang last. For the minor shields that they have with like Jarvan, Set, and then the Lucian. Break, where's my camps? Well, there's no ward, so we might as well start this. I don't have smite, but don't tell my team that. When you're doing the Baron, you need to Q to the side. If you Q into the Baron, then you're going to bounce off it. And you lose auto attacks. Alright, level 16, final point in our ulti. Strong as we're ever going to be. We play on the sides. With Baron buff, your team's going to push. It's up to you to be in the enemy jungle, waiting for the opportunity to go in. Okay. Nice, so the enemy's finally going in. E. And Zen. Get Nami bubble. Oh, the Edge of Night. Nice. Well, my whole team's dead, so there's nothing to do. Let's get out of here. Actually, I'll just stay on the map and then group up with Yasuo. Yeah. Because they can't push our base. Even if you recall to defend, it don't do nothing. Blascone. Ghostblade. Hello, friend. Q. Smite. Moving. W. Auto. Q. Auto. Amazing. Get outplayed, buddy. We're making progress. Now, the alternative of recalling and then defending the turret doesn't progress the game state. When you have a lead, the only move you have is to progress the game. AKA, take more of the enemy's shit. Take their turret, take the inhib, take the nexus, do something. Stay on the map. Recalling for a Dirk's just not worth. Hello, friend. Go in, I dare ya. Ghostblade. Q. W. Auto. You're dead. E. Hello, friend. Flash Q. Ulti. Waiting for the cooldowns here. W. I'm so dead. I'm super dead. And I deserve it. That's the thing. Man. Champions that dash away are so lame. They're so lame. When you ult them and they dash into their team, you are so dead. They invite you into their home, but their home is a trap. Okay. Die helped. Who's with me? Whoa, I didn't even mention the items I just noticed. With Edge of Night, you get some damage, HP, and a spell shield. As you enter the mid game, that helps you endure some damage because you're going to be team fighting. The Shereldas will round out your damage because it gives you percentage armor pin as you enter the late game. And then with the Serpent's Fang, it's a cheap item that deals damage to shields as well. So it becomes one of the better in slot because you'll actually finish it before the game ends. Whereas if you try to go for a more expensive lethality item, one, it probably doesn't do as much as Serpents, and then two, they're too damn expensive. Guy has inhib. Yes, so. W. Bye-bye. What I can do is take the enemy camps just to deny them. I'm already at max build. But if the enemy doesn't get stronger, then that's the best I got. Cheesing. I'm streaming. E. W. Swing and a miss. In a more even game, there'd be way more opportunities for us to poke with EW. Maybe I'll be able to show you here. The Baron's coming up. Let's see. It's like this whole area is going to be warded. Don't walk in there. E. And... miss me. Miss me. Ghostblade. W. Oh. And Kaisa walks forward and dies. That makes sense. Deja vu, huh? Gonna push top lane now. I can't really do anything mid. If they push all the way to the Nexus, then I'll defend then. But not yet. start with the mid inhib. We've already dealt damage to it. Auto attacks on the inhib, abilities on the wave. One of them's recalling, which is good. Let's go ahead and recall. We'll defend the last wave, and then our allies will respawn around that time. So we traded one inhib so far. Red pot, Ghostblade, E, and then W, Q, ulti. Hello, friends. Pop, Q. Auto. Auto, that's one. Oh, if I had the cooldown for my W. Clean them up, boys. Nice. And that's game. My team will be able to push an end. So because we get in there, deal a shit ton of damage to everyone as my whole team's respawning. That's an easy cleanup for them. Alrighty, GG. Final score, 14-2-8. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click the join button to support the channel. Get access to videos sooner. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. High price. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress. But for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.